Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode in Geistal Austria. So we are about 4,000 euros lower than we were previously. We are at the end of January, and that is because I have been online with the animal dealer and we got 2 more animals delivered to the farm. So 2 more cows. One was 2,319 and the other one was 1,832. Do I know which ones they were? No. But they were very good. They were There's gotta be someone who is not recovering. Okay, so it's gotta be this one. You see the genetics are very good, and it's gotta be this one, which is also very good. So we are slowly but surely building up the genetic material for our base operation, and I am hoping to get a lot taken care of. Now, I have been speaking about manure management. I think I misread that policy. So if we go into manure management, you can see that you do not store more than 50% of manure produced in a 6-month period. If you do not produce manure, you will not be affected by this policy. The report will update monthly. However, full evaluation and payout of fines will occur in May and November. So I'm guessing we have to make sure that in May we have all that sorted out. Let's see, we got around 9,000 liters of manure here. 9,500. So just to do some preventive maintenance on the manure pile, I do believe I'm gonna load everything up and go fill up the apple trees so they have enough material to work with. Does that make sense? Hope it does. I have also been checking out a few different options for hire purchase of the Rigitrack, and there are a few options we can go. So I've been checking around and I can sell the old Fendt for around 25,000, and I was thinking of making that a down payment so we don't quote-unquote lose any money in the beginning. I gotta throttle down. Yeah, in any case, so I don't lose any money in the beginning, because we are doing the gun for our funds is getting pretty dicey. But after that, if we take a 4-year lease to purchase, I think it would cost us around 2,100 and a bit per month. And when the payments run out, the tractor is ours. We fully own it. There are also a few different options, which I'm not quite sure what they're all about. Good. But let me show you. I have everything here online accessible. So while the tractor warms up. Anyway, if we go down to Rigitrack, it's right here. And I do want to have it with a Hauer attacher for a front loader arm. The tires, I'm not too fussed about. Whatever we have, the Mitas look good though. These also look very good. It's got to be something with deep ridges, because we have slippery terrain here. These look awesome, but I think they are more forestry / grassland care. All right. So the price would be 117,500. And if we go higher purchase and we set the down payment to 20%, that's 23,500, which should be covered by the sale of the old Fendt tractor. And then we have different options. So if we go, option 1 means that the final fee is 0. So we don't have a big chunk to pay off at the end. Option 2, 10%, 3, 20%, and 4 is 30%. Yeah, you see these numbers are aligned. And monthly cost would be, if we take a 1-year deal, almost 8,000. So that means that we would have to pay 8,000 per month for this to work out. But if we go up to 3 years, look at this, 2,725. And the tractor is ours, but we do overpay it by about 5 grand. But if we go for 4 years, so what's the highest? 10. 10 years would be 1,000, and we would overpay for almost 20 grand. But I'm thinking maybe 4 years, 2,000 per month seems kind of acceptable for me. So yeah, this is what I've been toying with in the meantime. And yeah, just throwing some ideas around. If we actually manage to not cut the grassland, then that might be another 80 grand, possibly a bit less, because we have lessened our grassland area. But yeah, we should get some financial injection, something to fill the bank account a bit and help us move on forward. And yeah, another thing, we have produced 736 liters of milk in 2/3 of a month. Is that correct? Yeah, I think we were in the 1st of January when we sold everything. So yeah, it could be better, but at least it's gonna give us some money. And I definitely have to find another way of earning some more money, maybe doing some road works. That might be a way to help ourselves. There are so many things I want to do and take care of, and so much new equipment I would like to have. But it's very hard because we have slow income, very slow income. And of course it didn't help that I did a preventive service maintenance for 18,000. Yeah, that was a gut punch. That service alone cost the same as the trailer we have for transporting manure. Excuse me, milk, not manure. But yeah, just to give you a bit of perspective, it's not cheap farming here. And if you think about it, we actually had almost 300,000 in the bank account when we came here. This was not our money, it was the farm's money, but we successfully took it down. But a big but. We have a new combine, which I do hope I'm gonna be able to use this year to earn some money back. Because there's bound to be somebody that doesn't have their own combine, or maybe they had a breakdown or something like that, and they're gonna hire us to do the harvesting on their field. So yeah, here's hoping. No. And I don't really think we have enough manure to do all the apple trees. Oh, the trailer's already full. Whoops. It's starting to snow. So it's only 3,000 liter trailer. I was under the impression it's 4,000. Yeah, it's a small one. It was cheap though. I did. That's it. First tree. Didn't take much. Right. This one took a bit more. Did I dump it on the ground? Yes, I have. Let's use the handbrake now. Shame. Now I'm gonna have to bring the Zettelmeyer down and do things manually. Alrighty, and this is the trailer empty. There's another thing I noticed, and that is that both Clover, let me show you, and both Alfalfa are just withered. Look at this. So I'm not sure if this is alright. Will it regrow in spring or what? So I'm gonna have to keep an open eye about this. And I have to be mindful on what's going on so I can actually fix it when it's time to fix it. If it needs to be plowed in and replanted, I'm gonna have to do that. But it's kind of an, how should I say, an interesting situation. I was fully expecting the Alfalfa and Clover to simply die down at the height of winter and regrow in spring. So I have no idea what actually happened here. Or if this is even normal. Probably is, I'm just not used to the crop. Okay, take the Tittlemire and go fix what we've broken, what we've dumped on the ground. This is gonna be a treat. And while we're on our way down, let's take another scoop. It won't hurt, I guess. Yeah. So our cattle barn here can take up to 93 animals. This is the amount that's been certified for. This is dicey. Because you never know when your brakes are gonna fail. Okay, let's give you some of that cow shit. Yeah, look at this. I'm smashing the brake pedal all the way to the metal. Come on. You got this. I don't think it's got this. Yeah, I know. I'm overloading you. Completely aware. Give me a second. Again, smashing the brake pedal. And this front loader is really not fun to drive. Come on. Come on, you got this. A bit more. Ooh, don't. Same working. Same working as I hoped it would. Okay, now let's get a good run up. It's not designed for work like this. Alright. Let's get a good run up again. I hope I don't get stuck here. I'm gonna have to call the rescue services. Better known as the chain. Come on, little Zeti, you got this. I hope this front loader doesn't just die on me one day. Kinda feels like it will. Any day now. And I don't think we're gonna fill up the third trailer. This kind of feels like it's gonna be it. Yeah. Alrighty, so we have taken care of the 3 trees by the road, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one has a bit more space left, and we gotta take care of 1, 2, 3, 4 more still. So alright, if we had 10,000 liters of manure and we took care of 7, 8 trees, almost 8 trees. That means that we need about 5,000 liters more to take care of the rest. Okay, and the snow is starting to cling the roads. Yeah, so my promise for you is that until next time, I'm gonna check if we can do any community work or anything else here to rake in some more funds for the farm. Because if we continue like this, we ain't gonna make it. And I want to avoid taking out loans as much as I can. Because that's just additional expense that you gotta pay off somehow. So, you know, it's not all sunshines and rainbows. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna take a loan out and everything's fine. It doesn't work like that. Let's wash this trailer out while we have it attached. And the snow has started to accumulate. Good. So while we're at it, let me take a look at this road snow clearing scheme that's available. I know that farmers can get in light of recent snowfall, the local council are asking farmers to spread salt to help keep the roads clear and safe. Ensure that when spreading, your speed remains no higher than 21 kilometers an hour to ensure adequate coverage. The following equipment will be provided during the scheme. Yeah, okay, but do we get paid for it? I actually don't know. So it might be a good idea to test this out. To see what we can do. Because in the contract where people are posting what they need help with, there are a bunch of communal services where you are basically asked to mow the sides of the road. And this one is in summer. So for example, if we take, let's see, two parts, well, technically one part, we could pay off the rigid track with this one. We could help a neighboring farmer with clearing dead trees. There is cultivation available and wood transport. So yeah, there are ways to get money. So even if we get a bit stuck, we can unstuck ourselves. That's the most important thing, you know. You can't really affect, well, you can affect it, but if you make bad decisions like I made, you can get in a bit of a dicey situation. Also, the nature gave us a bit of a fright, a bit of a rundown, because that grain was almost half the value. Oh, excuse me. I must have acquired a bit of a cold. Alright, so let's go have a look at our Steyr tractor. I just want to test something because I haven't really looked at anything, but okay, so maintenance log, preventive maintenance performed. Yeah, look at the price difference. I shoot myself in the leg, I guess. I really have. Yeah, look at that. Maintenance is 3,000. Standard. Used. Aftermarket. Premium is only 4,500. What's the deal now? Preventive. Oh. Okay, so original equipment manufacturer parts would be 15 grand. That's only 3,000 less. Preventive was... I should go with standard next time. Look at that, 4,500. That's almost 4,000, 4 times less. Beyond standard manufacturer service, restores service level to normal and addresses the most problematic system to reduce breakdown risk. Alright, well, I've learned my lesson. It was a hard one. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Next time we're gonna start scheming about how we can rake a bit more money in. And I'm gonna start scheming about how I can start or what we need to do with the alfalfa and clover. I really do hope they just regrow when the regrowth time is nigh. Let's see, alfalfa is gonna be March. The planting season starts. So if in the beginning of March the grass looks dead and wilted, then I'm gonna take the... It might be enough if I take the mulcher on, actually. I don't know. I'm gonna have to have a look about it when time comes. Because now everything is just a speculation. So yeah, this was a bit of an, let's say, a chill episode. Didn't do anything drastic or, you know, mind-boggling. But this is what farming is all about. Repetitive tasks. Different machines. I'm looking forward to using this one. This was an expensive purchase. Right. Well, thank you all for watching. Hope you had fun. And join me next time where we continue with this adventure. Take care. Goodbye.